Why calm people win everything? Everyone is chasing speed. More hustle, more output, more noise. But the people actually winning? They're quiet, slow, almost boring. CEOs making billion-dollar decisions. Snipers pulling the trigger once. Monks sitting still for hours. And somehow, they outperform you. You think success is about doing more. Wrong, it's about needing less. Inner peace isn't weakness, it's leverage. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why calm people have an unfair advantage in everything. Chapter 1, the noise addiction. You wake up. Check your phone. Notifications, messages, news, dopamine. Your brain is already hijacked before you even stand up. Most people think stress makes them productive. Wrong, stress makes you reactive. There's a difference. A University of California study found it takes 23 minutes to refocus after interruption. You get interrupted every few minutes. Do the math. You never actually think, you just respond. Now compare that to elite performers. Ray Dalio meditates daily. Naval Ravikant talks about long walks with no input. Monks train attention like a weapon. Why? Because a calm mind doesn't waste energy. It chooses. But here's the problem though. Even if you remove distractions, your mind is still chaotic. Thoughts racing, anxiety looping. Silence on the outside doesn't mean silence inside. That's where the second advantage comes in. Chapter 2, emotional control is cognitive control. Most people think emotions don't affect performance. Wrong, emotions are performance. When you're anxious, your brain narrows. Tunnel vision, poor decisions. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman calls this system one hijack. Fast, emotional, reactive, great for survival, terrible for strategy. Now look at elite environments. Navy SEALs train under chaos. Gunfire, sleep deprivation, pressure. Not to become stronger, to stay calm. Because calm equals clarity. Clarity equals better decisions. Better decisions compound. That's how you win. Most people panic when stakes rise. Calm people slow down. That's the advantage. But here's the thing. You think calm people feel less? Wrong. They just don't react instantly. They insert a gap. Viktor Frankl said it best. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And that space is power. You don't have it. You react. They choose. That's the difference. 2 advantages down. Hit subscribe before you forget this. Because the third one, this is where it becomes almost unfair. Chapter 3, peace increases processing power. Your brain has limited bandwidth. Working memory can only hold a few things at once. When you're stressed, half of that bandwidth is gone. Worry, overthinking, mental noise. You're trying to think, while your brain is screaming. It's like running a computer with 50 tabs open. Slow, laggy, useless. Now remove the noise. Suddenly, everything speeds up. This is why top chess players look calm. Why elite athletes talk about the zone. Why monks can focus for hours. Less noise equals more power. Neuroscientists call this cognitive load reduction. The fewer internal distractions you have, the more capacity you have for actual thinking. Most people try to work harder. Calm people work clearer. That's why they solve problems faster. But here's the problem though. You can't just decide to be calm. That's like telling an anxious person to relax. Useless advice. You need a system. That's where the fourth advantage comes in. Chapter 4, training stillness like a skill. Most people treat inner peace like personality. Something you either have or don't. Wrong, it's trainable. Just like strength, just like memory. Psychologist John Kabat-Zinn proved this with mindfulness training. Even 8 weeks changes brain structure. More activity in the prefrontal cortex, less in the amygdala. Translation, better control, less reactivity. Here's the system, simple. Step 1, remove input, no phone. No music, no distractions. Just sit, feels uncomfortable. Good, that's withdrawal. Your brain is addicted to noise. Step 2, observe, don't fight thoughts. Watch them, like clouds passing. You're not the thought. You're the observer. That shift alone changes everything. Step 3, return mind wanders. It will. Bring it back. Over and over. That's the rep. That's the workout. You're training attention. And attention is everything. But here's the thing. Meditation alone isn't enough. You can be calm in silence and still fall apart in real life. So you need the final layer. Chapter 5, calm under pressure. Anyone can be peaceful in a quiet room. That's easy. The real test? Chaos, deadlines, conflict, uncertainty. That's where most people break. Elite performers train for this. They simulate pressure. Athletes visualize worst-case scenarios. Executives rehearse difficult conversations. Soldiers train in stress conditions. Why? Because calm is a skill under load, not in isolation. You don't rise to the occasion. You fall to your training. If you only practice calm when it's easy, you lose when it matters. But if you train calm under stress, you become dangerous because while everyone else panics, you think, and thinking wins. Always. Let's put it together. Most people, distracted, reactive, overloaded, calm people. Focused, deliberate, clear, same intelligence, different operating system. That's it. Inner peace isn't spiritual fluff. It's a performance upgrade, a massive one. And the best part? Almost nobody trains it, which makes it almost unfair. But here's the problem though. Even if you become calm, if you're still focusing on the wrong things, you'll just be peacefully mediocre, calm but directionless. That's why I made this next video breaking down how elite performers choose what actually matters. So you don't just stay calm, you win.